What's it called? Beaudesert Mansion. Beaudesert Mansion. Built in.
I'll tell you now.
Don't do a great bit long. I just want to know what it's built in. Is that a tree behind there? Look. The really dead tree.
Right through there. That's when me and Rob were at the laughing tree. So we come through here and we were doing like it was like middle of the night, we were doing like a paranormal investigation.
Yeah.
And then we heard this girl crying over there. And then both me and Rob stopped and like, what was that? And then as we did it, the tree next to us went, hey!
Oh,
like
that's
that.
so
Me and Rob,
wow!
like, literally just bolted. Like, honestly, it was right here and he went, hey!
Oh,
like
that's
this.
nasty.
It was like, it was just must have been blowing in the wind, but it was like two.
Yeah,
inches
rubbing.
of
Yeah.
So bizarre the way it made it sound.
That happened to me in Nuclear Lake. When we were Sasquatch like testing,
So
and one went like that right next to me.
this is what it looked like.
Oh, look at that! Oh, isn't it fantastic?
Yeah, that's what it used to look like.
Oh, it's so sad.
Originally the household of the Pagets.
Oh, how sad.
Beaudesert was an estate and stately home on the southern edge of Cannock in Staffordshire. One of the family seats of the Paget families, the Marquess of Anglesey. The estate was obtained by William Paget, the first Baron Paget, in 1546. So originally before that it was in the hands of the Trunwins and the De Ridders. The Ridders meaning knights, Trunwins meaning the British that are not to be trusted.
Oh,
It's a massive
attractive
kind of,
noise.
a lot of it's gone
Oh.
now. Unfortunately, a lot of it's sort of been
It's
destroyed.
interesting
It's
little-
old house, wall of the house.
interesting little something.
Me and Rob need to explore the place properly.
This is calling to me. I don't know what it is, but. There's rails here.
Rails?
Yep.
Rails?
Rails. Bent up rails.
Like steel beams?
Yeah. No, rails, as in something ran along it.
I wonder if there's steel beams out the house.
Well, there wouldn't be steel beams in that house that old. This is more like Industrial Revolution railway rail.
Well, I don't know. I mean, in the 50s, you might have rails, maybe. As in steel beams, but yeah. I imagine most of it would be wood, wouldn't it? With a shoe.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's suitable and that bends a crap, dude.
And there's a thing there. So there was a gate on it, or a door on it.
That question.
This is an arch.
That's metal in the rock up there.
Yeah, that's been added a lot later, but this...
Well, I wonder if this is a more modern build that's here.
No, there's an arch here.
There's a gate.
Yeah, there's the arches here, most of which is on the floor.
Yeah.
That's arching, and then I'm standing on the bricks from the arch.
It's collapsed.
That's collapsed, and there's the other bit of it is under that bit of metal, I think. Curious.
Okay.
Maybe it was turned into an air raid shelter.
Quite possibly, actually.
Yeah.
Used during the war, yeah.
Yeah. Hence the roof and the
Again, like
the beams.
Hawkshire, this is just another huge manor estate in history that I can't remember. Because I mean, I've researched all of this stuff, but there's so much here, so much history, information, different owners, different reasons for ownership, different time periods. We're talking most of these houses here. All of these estates, in fact, are, were in operation for about 1,000 years.
Yeah.
This started originally in the 11th century.
Well, there's another pillar there.
But the house, the big bit, wasn't really built. Follow me.
So I'm spotting stuff in the undergrowth.
That's all right, I'm going to show you more.
Path here. Imagine floating through here with an Elizabethan frock on. Hello! A medieval frock.
Yeah.
Walking the grounds. With your head tucked under your
This
arms.
is what was on about the views from the other side.
Oh, gorgeous.
So I'm saying about the opportunity to oversee all of the roads in.
Yeah.
You can't sneak around this place
No.
without being spotted. So we won't talk about that.
No, we won't. Old bench. Not old, but old.
If we walk round the back,
That's
kind of get
gorgeous.
into the old house.
Cool. That's gorgeous. Let's take this off my head so I can hold it differently. Look at that old tree. That is awesome.
There's a tree round here.
The lightning struck
There's a
tree.
tree round here, and me and Rob came round here in the middle of the night when we saw this laughing tree. We went down the back, there's a like octagonal tower around the back of it.
Ooh.
And then we dropped down into these steps and dropped down into what's like the old cellars.
Oh,
and
nice.
There's this tree that is the creepiest tree you've ever seen in your life.
Nice.
Me and Rob were standing there looking at it, and then we climbed down to it, and all of a sudden there's this pair of red eyes staring
Oh
back at
my!
us. That's why we left. That's when we ended up seeing the laughing tree and hearing the girl cry.
Yeah.
We came down here.
A few hints there to get out.
It was just terrifying. But the tree was creepy. I think that's it over there. The tree's creepy enough as it is.
Wow. Oh, that's so sad.
The red and yellow eyes had the camera on and we had the light on and we were shining on it. You could see it reflecting back and we assumed it was some sort of little animal or something like
probably.
That. My God, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, it just didn't move. It was just sitting there looking at us.
Yeah, probably with deer or something because they stop still, don't they?
Yeah, just sort of sitting in the
Or rabbit, or a hare.
Some sort of dog man.
Or fox, or dog man. Or demon. Yeah.
Well, all of these things.
All of the above.
All of these things have been spotted here. All of these people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to debunk that and say it was probably nothing. But at 2 o'clock in the morning, pitch black, crawling around here in the middle of an ancient manor house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of weirded us both out. You're like, now's the time to leave.
Oh, that tree's gorgeous. Look at that. Well, I'm gorgeous in a sculptural type of
You think that all of these
way.
probably, this was all probably landscape.
Probably.
Yeah. And then you come in now, it's all overgrown and
Oh,
claimed by the forest.
so sad.
Pieces of stone.
Random. That's a wall.
Yeah, part of wall. Well, this was a part of house, but
Yeah.
this, like, all this stuff here was house. It was a huge house.
It looks it.
And all that remains now is really that front wall.
Oh, it's so sad.
It's a crime, really.
It is.
What's left of it.
Was it cursed?
Well.
Henceforth unlivable in.
It's here. So I think it was one of the Pagets fought at the Battle of Waterloo. And so the story goes, he lost his leg in the Battle of Waterloo. So they bought his leg back and buried it here.
Just the leg?
Just the leg.
Okay.
They bought his leg back. I don't think they couldn't find the rest of him, maybe, I don't know. I can't remember if he survived or not, but they basically just bought his leg back.
His name is Legless Jack.
The legless angry or Marcus Ferguson. I'm sure we've got past that bit that we're supposed to find it.
Okay. Wonder how deep that is.
You want to get in and have a look?
Yeah. I did my lake dive qualifier
Right.
in a lake like this. That dirty.
Right.
The viz was like 12 inches.
Still, well.
12 inches. That wasn't very enjoyable, I have to say. Anything I can't see.
The bishops.
I don't like it.
House of some importance in Beaudesert.
Oh look, there's a little Ford. Little Ford. Climb every mountain.
What are you saying?
Ford every stream. Okay. Run off. See, if we were in America, we'd currently be being eaten by mosquitoes.
Oh yeah. We climbed down into it.
Well, it'll be down then, won't it? Oh no. Afraid not, mate.
You can have a little explore. Because you can get into like the cellars. But somehow we found it in the dark and now it's in the daytime, I can't even see it.
Irony.
Why are you filming me going down here?
Because I'm not coming down there.
You took the quid off, you've been trained.
Yeah. You're damn right.
Funnel.
Yeah, that's the runoff from the lake. There's no way I'm going down there. I will end up on my ass. I would usually, but with my knee the way it is, it's not a good idea. And I haven't even got a stick. Well, I know there's a load of sticks here, mind you, but I don't think that'll be good enough. So you can hear birds here, but you couldn't up in the ring. Those trees there, those bushes, rhododendrons, huge amount of fun. Because you can jump from a height into those and you won't hurt yourself. Used to do it all the time on school trips. You just literally throw yourself off the top and it's like jumping into a bed of springs. Awesome amount of fun. Probably not going to be very good for the plant, mind you. But it's good teenage fun. Is there something down there?
This is that old cellar bit that I was on about.
You can get in?
No, this is like brickwork of where it used to be, really. There's
Oh.
a couple of little tunnels down here. But they've actually, through that one tunnel, they've re-diverted the overflow for the water.
Ah, okay.
So,
That's that scuppered then.
not loads to see. You can see all here, like all this bit that you're standing on is obviously
Yeah.
what would have been the floor of the old manor house. And then below it's all this.
Yeah, I can imagine wearing a medieval frock when this wasn't all so overgrown, just walking the grounds, peaceful. With your hawk on your arm. And he's on his phone, being 5G'd. Really lovely. Anyway, that's enough for now. Click you go button.
On.
Oh, it's got a number on, a label on it. Right, what's the dude's name?
The Marquis of Anglesey, the Pagets.
Who's the guy legless?
I'll tell you now.
Who's the
I'll
legless
tell you the
dude?
story. Right.
No, just give me the legless
That's what I'm
dude's name.
Henry Paget, the first Marquis of Anglesey.
Right.
And he lost a leg
Yes, neutral.
at the Battle of Waterloo
Neutral.
to a cannonball.
Yeah, don't need that much information. Now I forgot his name. What's his name again?
Henry Paget.
Oh, thank you. Where's Henry Paget's limb? Are we at the right level? Neutral. I always forget to neutralise it.
Pointing directly at the house there.
Hang on. Are we at the right level? To find Henry Paget's limb on the grounds. Yeah, so you gotta.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even looking through the lens and you're filming me. Seriously? Put the phone away.
Do you want to record yourself?
He's rolling his eyes. Right, so it's over that way. Okay, what else should we ask it?
Ask if it's underneath the house. Buried inside the house.
Was Henry Paget's limb buried under the house, within its walls? Oh, that would be a bit of a yes then. Thank you. Do any spillets? What's a
Spillets.
spillet? Where's the camera pointing, Ian?
At you. Don Phillips.
Oh, good. Hang on. Hang on. Do any spirits dwell in this? Oh, didn't even finish the sentence. Okay. Thank you. Are there any energies around us now? Thank you. Whereabouts is the energy positioned? True? Ah, no. Oh. Hello.
You ready?
Hello.
What?
You're not paying attention at all, are you?
Trying to do something and
Again.
film.
You're a man though, you can't multitask. It's not feasible.
Well, I'm doing it.
Possible.
Somebody else can't multitask because they're too busy fucking worrying about what other people are doing.
Well, I've kind of got dowsing rods in my hands. I can't hold the camera as well, can I?
I've got you on the camera. You don't have to worry. I've done this many times.
Oh, I need to put some WD-40.
I know, can you hear it squeaking?
Is it a friendly spirit? Is it a human spirit? Ah, okay. Not a human spirit. Is it an earth spirit? Or simply an energy? Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's a brief demonstration in how to use dowsing rods.
Mm-hmm.
What?
All done?
Good for hello lovelies. Right, we're at Castle Ring.
We're at Castle Ring. Do you want to go into the circle itself at
Oh,
first?
of course I do.
Okay. So the round the outside, there's like it's like an old Iron Age hill fort. Round the outside are like sort of 6 or 7 tiers going up like this. So that's one of them over there. Round that way, but we're going to walk straight into the middle of the circle.
Ooh, and do some dowsing.
So Castle Ring.
And get my EMF.
Apparently one of the largest hill forts in the UK.
Oh.
They believe that this place fell under Roman occupation during around sort of 47 AD, as the Romans came through down the Watling Street, pushing towards sort of Wroxeter, as they were basically sort of moving into northern Wales and trying to separate the tribes of Wales from the tribes in the northwest of England.
Oh.
Clever, really.
Hang on. Made this mistake last night. Do not try and film while walking upstairs. I've got railings, so that's all right. No, but fair comment. I was doing a selfie, which was doubly stupid. Oh, wow. I love riding across landscapes like this. Oh, hello. Oh, it's just so... that's cheating. Yeah, but you've got to have intent with them. It's like...
I think that's just out and out water.
They're not just for...
That's out and out water downs in there. So we know we know it's picking up water.
Hello.
You can see these ridges, look.
Huh?
These ramparts that are built on. There's like 6 or 7 of these, like tiered on this way down. Amazing.
It's just gorgeous up here.
This place, apparently they found a collection of like sort of swords and pommels and
Oh, I'm not surprised.
well, they reckon that because they found them, they reckon that clearly the place fell under Roman occupation, but there was never a battle that took place.
Ooh.
I think this would have been Suetonius's, the man who defeated Beaudesert, possibly his first
Stronghold.
well, I think he was an expert in mountainous battles. He actually defeated an uprising in sort of North Africa, and because of his experience, just wanted to put a pipe.
I got my boots on.
Just because of his experience in mountainous battle, I think that's why they brought him to England, specifically to fight in places like this.
Yeah.
And places like Wales, which was the next part of the plan. When Scapula came to England in 43 AD, the plan was they came all the way up basically to Manchester, which is 10 miles that way.
Yeah.
And that's where the line was. And then from 47 AD to 51 AD, they pushed right the way through, built the Watling Street all the way through to Wroxeter, which is basically sort of on the edge of North Wales. So this place had to have fallen, or had to have come under Roman control, because it's the highest point on Cannock Chase and it directly overlooks the A5. You would not go into North Wales and leave your supply column vulnerable and your back door potentially capable of being cut off.
Ooh, nice bit of lens flare. Look, oh, there's an orb. It's an orb, everybody.
We've got Nibiru.
Oh, it's Nibiru, libtards.
So I think this could be genuinely. There's no knowledge of when Suetonius came to England before he defeated Beaudesert. He just basically popped up in about 58 AD and became the governor of Britain. Out of nowhere, basically, when Scapula died.
Okay, that aside,
So, yeah.
can you talk about the high strangeness up here, please?
High strangeness up here. So
This particular spot, what happens up here?
What happens up here? This is probably one of the best places in all of the West Midlands. Did you just hear that?
Yeah, so someone over there.
Oh, I thought what it was then.
It's a kid.
All it did was
Yeah.
Talking about high strangeness.
Yeah, no.
Children.
Timing. Yeah.
Under 10s.
Brats.
Fucking irritating. Wow.
What about?
See the plane?
Yeah. Very high and very still.
So this is one of the best locations in Cannock for UFO spotting. This is one of the node points on Gary Bill Cliff's Bellinus ley line.
I was going to say, where are we with regards to ley lines right now?
So the Bellinus ley line runs in a direct line from that direction,
Yeah.
which comes through Stonehenge, comes to all the most major sites in the UK, comes right the way through here. This is a node point where the male and female energies join together.
Oh.
And then what actually happens here is the male and female energies come in, cross over and go back out the other way. And when I spoke to Gary Cliff about it, he said that happens not very often on a ley line. It's quite rare for it to wrap around itself and then to unfold itself like that.
unwrap, yeah.
Yeah. Normally they
Almost
just
like a DNA strand.
Yeah, like a double helix crosses
Just saying.
Crosses back out like this, yeah. So it's an area that's built on top of like iron and coal.
Oh, so
Based
that's
on a
natural
giant
energy,
magnet.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
based on a giant magnet.
Absolutely.
The highest point on Cannock Chase is something like 266 metres or 800 feet above sea level. It directly overlooks Wall.
That's not as high as I thought it might be, actually. I thought it'd be higher than that.
800 metres above sea level.
Yeah, it's not.
The Brutal itself is about 200 metres above sea level. So it's quite a considerable difference between. I mean, we're not talking massive mountainous areas, but what we are talking about is a giant sort of high ground on the route, really, I suppose, of the A5.
And dogmen up here, or is it purely more?
Back to the high strange. It's one of the best places in the UK to come and see UFOs and stuff. You're on a major flight path though into Birmingham, and I think that can confuse a lot of people when they come.
Absolutely.
And as you just saw there's a really weird plane sort of
Just
turning around.
like drifting across.
Just drifting across. It's
Yeah.
just really random.
Yeah.
Doesn't see any wings on it or anything like that. You know, because of the way the sun's reflecting.
Yeah, exactly.
So it can really confuse you. And obviously it is a bit of a mysterious and magical landscape as well. In these bushes over here.
Where?
So just in these bushes over here a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I think this was West Midlands Ghost Club, but they spotted a pair of eyes.
Oh,
sitting in the bush.
nice.
You've got stories of like a Bigfoot up here. You've got stories of dogmen, werewolves, underground dwellers.
So everything multi-dimensional, basically.
Yeah, it seems to be one of these, if you want to call it, like a portal, if you will. You know, I'm not sure exactly what your opinions are on that sort of stuff, but this is a place of high witness, and it's certainly a place of strong
High energy.
High energy, yeah.
And with high energy usually follows high strangeness.
Now, the interesting bit about this is it overlooks on about 3 sides, like all of the local landscape. It's a wonderful vantage point. And this, for me, is why the Romans had to take this space. And like I was saying about Suetonius in terms of the Battle of Beaudesert, Suetonius was a master of mountainous warfare. And I think that this, when they entered into this area, this is where I reckon Scapula went, we need Suetonius, bring him over. So I suggest that Suetonius was here in Britain 10 to 15 years before the actual Battle of Watling Street. Now this is the important bit for me, it's amazing, isn't it? There's actually the footings of like an old roundhouse in the middle.
Yeah, there's a round shape, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, go back to high strangeness. You did your Beaudesert bit yesterday, love.
Well, no, look, one of the arguments about Suetonius and how he found the site for the Battle of Watling Street was that he'd previously come across the site prior to the battle. Well, this would be the reason.
All right.
If he came through here,
So he was drawn to it?
I think this is where he'd done his training. If he was coming to join,
Yeah, you did answer the question. Did you think he was drawn to it for an energy purpose?
Quite possibly.
Right.
Quite possibly. So, as you can see, down here into the valley. Go over that way, right?
The valleys.
The valleys.
These are valleys.
Can you
Boyle.
see the power station in the very far distance?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's Burton.
Hang on, let's see if this motherfucker will zoom in. it's just to the... Damn, that's a good zoom.
You got it?
Ooh. It's having trouble focusing.
It's a day for this today as well.
Yeah, no, it's having trouble focusing because it was on a tripod a bit to get that. But it's... Oh, finger. Oh, hello, there. Big finger. Enter the giant finger.
Giant's finger. So that's Burton, that's about like 18 miles away or something. And it's directly...
Hello, lovelies. Can you wave on the floor? Hello, lovelies.
It's directly down the A38, which is another Roman road. So I know you don't want to talk about this stuff, but the Romans came through the Cheshire Gap in order to cut North Wales from northwest England. And they came through that gap, which is that direction, right over to Cannock.
But that's awesome.
Through this area. They'd go up through here, past Stoke, up towards Macclesfield, loop back round, come down the A50, which is basically where Bonnie Prince Charlie did an about face and legged it back to Scotland during the Jacobite uprising of like 1745. They would come back along that line and then they would come back down through Burton and into this area, back to Wall in Lichfield over there, and Manchester and places like that. So they were doing like a big triangle or a big circle coming round. Every year, kind of clearing the area, going back up, clearing the area the following summer, clearing the area the following summer, until eventually they took control of the entire sort of area.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna cut it because my battery's gonna go. You're not though.
No, I am about to now.